Yo, what up? It's your boy, Space Cowboy T, and I'm here just kind of talking about some like manly hobbies that I think we all should have as men, as manly men. We should all have certain hobbies. Let's get started. Manly hobbies. Yeah, number one, I feel like as a man, we all need like a hobby that hurts us in a way. It's like a pain that we all enjoy. So it could be like, yeah, I suffer through this, but it's cool because I did it. And for me, that's wood shop. I feel like wood shop is like, well, like woodworking. I guess not wood shop. Wood shop's the class you would specifically learn like woodworking in. I guess I don't know. I didn't have wood shop. Technically, I had wood shop actually. All I did in there was play Dragon Ball Fighters. Shout out to my cool friend Tay. He's the one who brought
Shout
in
out
his
to all the
PlayStation,
pair.
and we played Dragon Ball Fighters the whole fucking day, every day for a whole semester. And that was my wood shop. I digress. So yeah, wood shop. I think we should all do woodworking. Like take a woodworking class. Just learn how to build things, like build things from wood. I feel like that's the manliest thing you can do. You know who does it? The guy who plays Ron Swanson. I forgot his real name. He has like a whole carpentry workshop where he just makes things out of wood. And I feel like we need to do that too. Everyone here needs to just pick up wood and fucking make a chair out of it, like make some furniture, sell that. I buy furniture all the time from Facebook Marketplace and I'm overpaying for some things. I know that. I feel it. Well, actually not true. I feel like I get good deals on Facebook Marketplace. But like, furniture is just expensive. It's expensive to buy things off of Facebook Marketplace. Like a couch. Right, you can probably make a couch for like less than $200, maybe 250, depending on how much like the wood and like the cushion, whatever that costs. I feel like just the raw materials for these things, if you learned how to make it, you could probably make couches, sell them for like $1,000 on Facebook Marketplace, and make all your money back. I think it's worth it. I think we all should do it. Ron Swanson. Let's go back to him because I want to talk about him some more. Yeah, he does woodshop. I think I saw it in like a Netflix special of his. His name is not Ron Swanson. Ron Swanson's the guy from the show Parks and Rec that he plays, and I think he's the manliest man ever. I don't know if you've seen the show. It's peak male right there. I think Ron Swanson's the manliest man ever. Manliest of all men. He does woodworking. As a man, if you need a hobby, pick up woodworking. That's a class. Take a class, learn how to build a chair, build chairs for the rest of your life. Now, every time you need a chair, you're all good. You know how to make them. Easy money. Another hobby I think we should pick up, we as in me and you, the viewer, we should pick up is working on cars. I feel like people don't work on cars as much anymore. I think that's going out of style. I had a Tesla. I crashed it. I got really mad at a freeway divider and I just went full force into it and it won. So it totaled my car. But like now I'm thinking about getting like an older car, like a 20-year-old car, like something from like the early 2000s, late 90s, maybe late 80s, and just like work on it. There's going to be issues with it, but that's okay. Cause like, that's the whole process of like loving a car. You're working on it, you're maintaining it, you're taking care of it. And I feel like we should do that. Like I feel like we shouldn't go to this like Tesla new car. Like I feel like we should embrace tradition and kind of break that going to a new car thing, because as someone who's had it before, it's been fun. The maintenance and all that. It's very cheap. It's very cheap to get one. They really are throwing these at you. 0% APR. They give you money for like buying one. But like I feel like we should give it up. We should buy an older car for like 10 grand max, depending on what kind of car you want. There's some older cars that cost a lot, but fix it up, put a couple grand in it, just like putting, parts, other things like that. And it'll be cheaper than a Tesla. And I feel like you would know the car more. Like you would be able to be like, oh yeah, I've worked on this. I put this new part in it. I've like upgraded it. I modded it. Like this is my car. Like I know everything about this car. And I feel like that would be cool. I feel like that's a cool hobby to have. You and the boys taking out a whole engine out of a car, putting that shit back in there. That's cool. That's so cool. We need to do that. When do people still do that? Like, are you just still chilling with your boys in front of your house, swamping engines for some reason? I don't know. I don't know what car people do. I'm trying to be one. That's why it's on the list. But yeah, maintaining, working on cars. I feel like we should do that more. What else? Read. I feel like we should read more. There's so many cool manly books out there we can read, like there's so much information in a book that I feel like we need to read more. I also think that's like attractive too. Like, like seeing a person reading, not like me personally, but like I think it's like it's attractive to like the opposite sex or maybe the same sex. Yay, that's your thing. I don't mind it. I don't say anything. I don't care. Do you? Love is love. But yeah, like I feel like it might be an attractive thing. Like you see someone reading a book and you're like, oh, I wonder what that book's about. Or like even like as a like if I saw someone reading like an Anthony Bourdain book, immediately I'm like, oh, you like Anthony Bourdain? I fucking love Anthony Bourdain. Let's talk. I want to get to know you. Things like that, where like like you're reading a book. I feel like reading is just we don't do it much as a society anymore. Well, I feel like we read all the time, technically. Like you read text messages and things like that. But like I feel like reading is important that I should do more. You might not be into it, which is totally cool. But like even like reading more manga, just me reading more in general, I think would be cool. So yeah, I'm trying to get into reading. I've picked up a couple books, and right now, if you don't want to pay for a book that you might not like, I definitely recommend going to the library. It's so easy. There's one down the street from me, or there's even like the library app called like Libby. You can like rent books from the library without going to the library, and it's not, you don't have to wait for it to ship to you. It's just like an online book. Like you just flip through it, And I think that's cool. People should read more. So yeah, reading. That's probably like that's super manly. You can read manly books, Read like Orwell. Radicalize yourself, you never know. Yeah, what else? Cooking. I think cooking is cool. Come on, who doesn't want to be a cook? After the bear, I feel like I can be a cook. Not really. That shit looks so stressful. I could not do that. I could not live that life. I don't yell too much. All that yelling would tire me out. I would be so done. That family. I would be like, get me the fuck out of this family. That's exactly why he left. Like, I can't do this. But anyways, cooking. Like, I think cooking is so cool. You get to wear the expensive white t-shirts. You put on an apron. You do all that thing. You're cooking. You're making cool dishes. You can invite someone over. Be like, yeah, no, I'm actually making this really good pasta. I want you to come over, check it out. Check out this fucking fat ass mushroom lines main steak I'm making. It's sick. That was so vegan to like say that kind of dish. But if you're vegan, you're cool. I love vegans. I eat vegan food all the time. Yeah. What am I saying? Cooking. Yeah, cooking. Cooking's cool. I think as a hobby, we should all do it. Plus, we kind of have to do it. Like, you kind of have to cook every day anyways. Why not just be good at it? Why not make good food? Pick up those TikTok recipes, whatever you want. I don't care. Pick up a cooking book. Oh, this ties back to reading. Get a book from the library, a cooking book. Read that cooking book. Figure out how to cook. I'm just breaking the meta right now. Like, this is insane. But yeah, cooking. You know what else besides cooking? Grilling too. Close your mind. Close your mind. Close your eyes, not your mind. Keep your mind open. Close your eyes. In your mind, just think about someone who's grilling. What do you picture? Who's that person grilling? Do you picture yourself? For me, I'm picturing like wife beater, jean shorts, Nike Air Monarchs, and like a towel over the shoulder and an apron. Yeah, like an apron, like a grilling apron that says "Kiss the Chef" or something. And it looks beautiful. And I feel like I can't wait to throw on that fit when I get to that part of my life, Magical. And I feel like once you get like really good at grilling, you're the main event. Like, people are coming to see you at this point. Like, people want your food. When you have a barbecue, you're the main event. People don't give a fuck about those sides. They want to know what he's grilling up and how amazing that would be. And also, like, grilling's cool as fuck. Like, you ever think about the guy? So I actually have a coworker. He, like, brings in smoked meats or something like that. I don't know. He might be a serial killer, actually, now, saying that. Kind of crazy. Not really. It's kind of just cool. But yeah, he, like, smokes meats, or, like, he, like, grills meats or something. And he, like, brings it in, and it's the best thing ever. So much better than store-bought. He, like, makes beef jerky, but it's, like, the best beef jerky I've ever had in my life. And I feel like we just got to do that more. More people need to get into this. More people need to have a smoker or something and just be really into it. I think that would be cool. But yeah, cooking, grilling, as men, let's start doing that more. Technically, like, the chef occupation is mostly men anyways, which is wild to say. Not saying like women don't do it, but like, yeah, we should all do it. We should all do it more. Get better at cooking. I think that's it. I think I just went through all the like manly hobbies that I can think of right now. It's probably more. Drop them down below. Drop a manly man hobby that you think would be cool to pick up. But yeah, those are mine. I'm actually looking into like a woodshop class here in LA. So like, take that class. Take that cooking class. Take that, whatever you want it, whatever pick up an instrument. That's cool. Don't be that guy with the guitar, but also be that guy with the guitar. If that's your thing. If that's your thing, just be you. Be who you are. And yeah, that's I'll see you guys later. Hopefully you liked the content. Hopefully there's a lot of funny shit on screen and you enjoyed. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Again, who am I? I'm Space Cowboy T. See you.